So we recently had a chance to play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on Nintendo Switch at Dutch Comic Con, and it's still the same fantastic game it was on the Wii U, only now a bit funkier. And that includes on the game's menus, as save files featuring Funky Kong are now displayed at the surfboard as a backdrop. And beyond that, Funky Kong now pops out from behind the statue on the menu, whereas on Wii U only a crab used to appear. It's a nice change. But besides Funky Kong, we noticed another difference too, faster load times. But how much faster are we talking? Well, that's what we're here to find out. But before we get started, a couple of quick notes. For one, Tropical Freeze on Nintendo Switch is still pre-release, and while we expect similar if not identical results with the full game, we can't guarantee that the load times won't change in the final version. Secondly, Nintendo Switch games all have slight variances of loading speed depending on whether it's loading from a physical cartridge, or from the Switch's internal memory, or even from an SD card. And since we're not 100% confident which one is the case here, take the load times here as more of a general overview instead of 100% concrete information, even if the load time shouldn't change all that much between the three types. And of course, all of this applies to the Wii U version as well, which is why we've tested loading from both the Wii U's internal memory as well as a physical disc. Alright, with the notes out of the way, let's get started here. And first up, let's check out how long it takes to get from the main menu to the world map, with the Switch version on the left and the Wii U version with Tropical Freeze installed in the internal memory on the right. So on your marks, get set, go! And as expected, the Switch version finishes up first, in just about 8.5 seconds. Whereas the Wii U version doesn't finish up until over 9 seconds later at the 17.5 second mark, which is over twice as long as it took on Switch. And in case you're curious about the disc version on Wii U, that took 2.5 seconds longer yet, clocking in at almost 20 seconds total. Yikes. So far it's looking pretty good for the Switch version. And you might have also noticed that the loading cloud animation is also smoother on the Switch, whereas it got hung up on the Wii U for a couple of seconds. Next up, let's test how long it takes to start the first level from the world map, as measured from the moment that we select it up until DK's tie slides off screen. Starting now. And once again, the Switch version finishes up first at just slightly over 10 seconds. But this time, the Wii U internal memory one wasn't far behind, clocking in just 2 seconds longer at 12 seconds total. But as for the Wii U disc version, well, that took just about 2.5 seconds longer, coming in at just under 15 seconds total. So yeah, the difference isn't quite as profound here, but the slightly speedier Switch version is still appreciated. Unfortunately, we weren't able to test any other levels, so it's possible we could see even greater differences later on in the game. And there you have it, that's all the testing we could do so far. But rest assured, we'll be back with even more once we have the full version of the game on Switch ourselves. And with that, thanks for watching, and make sure to click that subscribe button for more on Tropical Freeze and everything else Nintendo Switch.